or technically on screen, but this reminds me, Rax just uploaded his leveling and endgame guide, or build guide, or whatever, for each class. This is a theory concept for Druid, in which myself and Blind Believer, another blind Diablo player, called it SHREDACLYSM. Now, endgame viability, damage, toughness, we don't know anything. But what we do know is it does sound cool in theory. So, the Wax and Gibbous unique was updated to include Blood Howl, giving you up to 4 seconds of stealth, which, when you're stealthed, it gives you the guaranteed critical hits, right? So, you don't need crit chance. The other thing is that there's the other unique that Cataclysm makes it so you don't spend any spirit when you're using spirit spenders, right? So those two things combined, infinite crit damage essentially, because they always crit, and infinite spirit, that sounds pretty nice, especially if you can get the attack speed for Shred up really, really fast. This also compounded on the fact of you have you could use like Edge Masters, right, for the max like spirit thing. You could use what's it called, retaliation for whenever you're fortified. So if you find a way to get to be fortified, I think it's fortified, maybe, I don't remember what the thing was. And then of course you whatever way you can to manage your cooldowns, right? Your cooldowns, your damage, toughness, whatever. I ever since Diablo 4 launched, I've wanted a Shred build to be awesome. I remember Shred was a thing in Season 2 because of the way some poisons interacted with, was it Blurred Beast or Toxic Claws, Rabies? Something happened to where Shred was actually usable, at least for a minute, but it took a lot, and it took a lot of skill and effort for that build. So I'm not expecting Shred to be top tier or anything, but it'd be fun to mess with it, especially with the way uniques were changed and adapted to reflect the tempering changes. So Metal's Glee, if I remember correctly, has like some like movement speed stuff and some different stats. Same with the Wax and Gibbous, and not to mention the fact that you can use the unique axe, which is the Gibbous, but you can also use, I'm sure you could find other offhands to use. Like I have a feeling that Shred could be usable. Again, endgame viability, no idea at all, but I'm hopeful. I'm really, 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 really hopeful. So, if you guys have any ideas, improvements, or thoughts behind a Shred Cataclysm sort of thing here. The other thing too is, if I remember correctly, there's stuff where Cataclysm makes enemies vulnerable, so that'll help with the damage. I'm trying to. It's been a minute since I've like looked at Cataclysm and like thought of like the interactions and stuff, but I really do think that this is a possibility. Like I said, endgame viability, probably not, but it'd be fun. It'd probably be fun for speed leveling, honestly. Just go in Helltide. Again, the tricky part is, of course, getting the uniques, but with the way things were changed, so you should be able to get uniques much easier through gambling, through the Helltides. So I'm expecting people to start getting uniques by like close to 30, 40, 50. Especially with the progression thing. Like I don't think sorry, I don't think this will be much of a problem. Sorry, but yeah, dude, Shredaclysm sounds like it'd be kind of fun. Again, not top tier, but just the thought of like you pop Cataclysm against like a single target, or like like in the throng, in the center of a throng of enemies, right, in Helltide, and it's like the Cataclysm's going off, and maybe possibly does enough damage to actually kill some stuff, but it's like mostly you just like tagging anything that's vulnerable with your claws. You're just like dashing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know what I'm wondering is Cataclysm count as a storm skill? Because if they do, or if it does, then maybe Tempest Roar changes to a werewolf skill, and then you could, Cataclysm would be poisoning / making vulnerable / like all that. So then it would just help with like aspect of Lord Beast, or aspect of like I really hope this works, man. It sounds freaking cool. Yeah. And plus, Cataclysm itself got buffed, so Cataclysm's not like, you know, it actually can track better. I know Lightning Storm is like the one that's going to probably be for leveling for Druid, so I'll probably mess with that. Personally, I'm looking at Druid and Sorcerer as my main two, because Barb I played last season, I got burnt out. Rogue looks like to me like probably top tier, like number one, kind of, sort of, depending who you ask, right? But like it looks like Rogue's gonna be nasty, which I'll probably play Rogue as well. And then Necromancer, I don't know. Necros are fun, but the whole minion thing, it's not my exact like thing I like to do, but it could be fun. And I have a feeling I'll be able to do 3 classes this season. I mean, it's a shorter season, right? 2 months instead of 3, but also they're releasing the level cap, and XP cap and stuff like that. So I think this will work, especially with the reputation board coming back, plus the XP, plus the mind cages and all your little tricks or whatever to get more XP. So I think it'll be easy. But yeah, Druid's gonna hopefully it's fun, man. Hopefully it's fun. My hope is very minimal this season, but we'll see if we can make SHREDACLYSM a thing, because SHREDACLYSM sounds awesome. Alright, thanks again for watching or listening in this case, because we ain't doing nothing. I've been sitting here just like sitting in the lab here with certain characters, just messing around waiting for the season to start. And Ermac is fun. I like Ermac. Talk to you guys next time.